I just want the world to be a better place. That's all I want. I want my kids to be able to grow up safely and be able to raise their kids safely. The way things have become and the people that we are protecting, it just has to stop. Because I know everybody in their life cares about those that they feel are special. But if, you know, you have a friend or a family member who's living outside the circles and that their duty seems to be to hurt other people, it is your responsibility to take care of that problem. And maybe you have faith that that person can grow and to become something different. Well, let me tell you something. Once somebody molest somebody, once somebody rapes somebody, in my book, it's over for them. The reason I say that is it's a disease, and there's no fixing it. Incarceration ain't working because they're not being incarcerated. What's happening is we're putting these people away. They're going to jail. Those that actually go to jail, which is very far and few between, but they put them in the same facilities because they can't be in other facilities. So what happens is these deviants mix among each other. And then now we have a group of deviants attacking our communities. We need to fix this problem. We need to stand up and fight. So not only am I a minister, I want to be an activist. I want to help make changes. I want people to understand that they have rights. Just because you're walking down a sidewalk, you may be having a bad night. You may have had a fight with your wife. You may have had a fight with your husband. You may have gotten some bad news and want to take a walk down a sidewalk at 2, 3 in the morning. That doesn't give police the right to run up on you and say, let me see your ID. You got to show me ID right now. I want to know who you are, what you're doing. You have the right to not give them your ID. They don't have the right to run your ID. And people say, well, you should just give it to them. And then there's no problem. And it's over like that. But it's not over. They're looking to arrest you. They are looking for crimes. They don't investigate. So a lot of times, innocent people get caught up in the way things are. And I don't want to make it about this because we need police, but we need good police. Police shouldn't be pulling over cars for expired tags when they themselves are driving in cars with expired tags. If we have to obey the law, so do they. They're taking our tax money to make sure that those cars are in order. So it makes no sense for us to just surrender our rights. It makes no sense to allow county workers, public workers, to be disrespectful and not answer our questions, to know where our tax money is going, to know what they are doing. Like I said, there are some CPS offices around, not just where I am, everywhere, that are just completely not doing their due diligence and are violating people's rights because they believe, because of their beliefs, they can do things that aren't fair or just. They say, well, this person's done this in the past, so they don't get an opportunity to prove themselves right. They don't get the opportunity to show who they are and what is real for them. They just want to discriminate, use old cases to determine what's going on currently. They don't look at everything. They don't look at the whole picture. And that happens everywhere in every aspect of our life. And it's time to hold these kind of people accountable. They don't have power. They think they have power over other people. They are there to work for other people. They aren't the boss of their lives. We're here to help and to serve. It isn't about, oh, I'm the boss here, so I'm going to make you do what I want you to do. That's not how life works, man. And it needs to stop, and these kind of people need to be stopped. Because it's the exact problem with what's going on in the world. Because these same people are trying to dictate these terms to others. They're the ones whose childs are bringing guns to school, randomly shooting kids and doing things that are deviant. Oh, it's good to have gun laws. You know what? Guns are great. They're great for protection from your child molesters and your rapists and your deviants. And I really don't want to go off on this kind of tangent because I want it to be more about me helping others. But there are a lot of issues that need to be addressed, that need to be faced. And we as a community, as the world, as our country, have fallen apart arguing over politics. And in the meantime, you know what suffers? We do. Not the politicians, because they still raise their money from all these corporations. And, you know, those that are less fortunate, they need places like Walmart. And Walmart is one of the most evil empires of the country. There's a lot of them, Amazon, but you know why we shop there? Because it's convenient and it's cheap. But you know what would happen if we stopped supporting these places and stopped spending our money with them? Things may change just a little bit. And I'm not telling anyone that they should or have to protest these stores, because personally, I understand it. Some people have big families. Some people don't have the money to go to different stores, to go to the mom and pop stores where the prices are a little bit more inflated just because they have to live too. I understand that. I don't, like I said, I don't judge, man. I got friends that won't refuse to absolutely shop at Walmart and haven't for years. My wife does. My family does. Why? Because I have 4 kids. That's all I have to explain. And if you don't understand that, well, too bad. And people say other stores are comparable in price, and yeah, they are. But, and then there's places like Goodwill and stuff like that I could go to. But the reason you don't go to places like that, because I hate the fact that they have inflated prices. These places that are supposed to be ministry bound. There's lots of them. There's missions. There's all types of places. They get these items from people. They overinflate the prices. So people have to overpay in order to buy things so they can make a profit. And it's ridiculous, man. It's getting ridiculous. They do barely anything for their communities. Oh, you give a free bed to a family? Oh, that's sweet. How much money did you just make last month? $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in profit? And where exactly is that money going? Where is the mission statement showing what you're doing for your community? What's happening is these ministries, and they're robbing people, man. They're robbing people, and they're not doing the right things. With all the homeless problems, with all the kid hunger that's going on in our country, with just the ministries and the things that are being sent to them or being donated to them, we could fix a lot of these problems ourselves. And if we keep giving to these places, to these missions, to these Goodwills, to these so-called charities, they're not helping people. They're not. They're taking what they want for themselves oftentimes. So oftentimes a lot of things you donate don't even get sold. The people that are working these missions are keeping these things. Or when they do sell them, these overpriced items, the money's not going back into communities. So you're really not being charitable. You're just giving to a company to make money for profit. And that's the type of things that I want to stop. And I will need help. I will need office spaces and garages and buildings to store this stuff, to help get this stuff. And if we do sell it, all the money and proceeds are going to help veterans, to help homeless people, to help feed children. It's not about greed. It's not about self-desire. It's time for us to help each other. We are great people, and we've overcome a lot in this country. Look at the growth of the world. Not everybody is hateful. And I know most people aren't. They just get caught up in the rhetoric because there's nothing else to do. Listen, this is 2022, man. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care what color you are, what your sexual orientation is. You're my brother, you're my sister. I love you regardless. We don't have to hate each other because these politicians tell us we need to. We could be strong for each other. We don't need them. We don't need their freaking money. We can create our own economy. We can help each other. We have athletes, we have actors that are donating great deals of money to help others. Whether you need an idea or you need help in how you want to learn how to be a hairdresser, you want to learn how to start your own business, you want to do things, I can do all of that. And I know that's not the ordinary thing that a minister does, but I'm not ordinary. I want to help. I want to make your life better. I want to make your children's life better. I don't care. I don't need money. I'm happy. I have my family. I have my wife. I have my kids. I have my friends. I don't need, I'm content. I am very content. Very content. I don't need, we, our family now is struggling because we've took people in to help. Even when we didn't have it, we still do it. We have a 3-bedroom house that we basically converted to a 4-bedroom house, and we got 9 people living in the house. So that tells you all about us, man. That tells you who we are. And I know everyone can't do that, but we did it because we love. We care about others. We care about helping others. And to me, that's the whole purpose of life, is to help others. If you can't help somebody else, then what can you do? Cause misery, cause pain, cause grief. How is that productive for yourself, for your soul, for who you are? How are you able even to look in the mirror if you're one of those people? There's a lot of you that have a lot of friends, that have a lot of followers, and have a lot of people that like you. Just imagine if you could step up and be one of the ones that are willing to help others. Maybe you can encourage someone else to do the same. Each one teach one. Let's just grow. Who cares what people's beliefs are? I don't care if somebody's socialist or whatever they are, man. If they're helping others and not living a life to hurt others, I'm cool with it, man. You know what I mean? I'm cool with it. We just need to be patient and be willing to help and love and share and grow and teach the next person what you know. There's enough for everybody, man. We all don't have to be billionaires. But I tell you what, we came together, we all could be millionaires. And I don't even care about money. Money is the farthest thing from what I need. I just want to feel good about myself and feel good about helping people. That's all that really matters to me. I've lived my life. Like I said, I turned 50 this year. My wife wants to have a big birthday party for me. I'm not sure I want that. But I tell you, if it's something that'll make her happy, then that's what we'll do, because I love her and I love my children and I love you. And if you want somebody in your life, in your corner, to help you, and you're having a hard time through things, whether you're suicidal, whether you don't think anyone cares about you, whether you don't think anyone's there for you, you can hit me up, man. 765-499-4839. And if you're a small business struggling, I got time for you as well. I'm a master at search engine optimization and I can help you and your business, and I could do things for a lot of people. Just whatever your struggles are, you're having any type of hardship, just hit me up. Truly hit me up. If you're not having troubles and you just want to help, you really want to get away from these politicians that are just grifting money from people, I do have a Cash App link. And that's the best way to instantly get money to help others. And please, when you donate, write a little note. Say, hey, can you help some veterans with this? Hey, can you help some homeless people with this? Hey, can you help people that are uh, being abused in domestic violence situations? Let me know. And I guarantee you and I promise you, every penny will go to that cause, because I believe that in order for us to grow, we need to do this. If you have things that you want to donate, items, food items, clothing, electronics, whatever, things that you would normally take to a mission or Goodwill, and you feel like there's value in them, we do have a network in which we will start selling these items and give every penny, every single penny, to donation, back into communities, back into the world. And I don't care where you're from. Right now, I live in central Indiana. That doesn't mean I can't help somebody in New York. That don't mean I can't help someone in California. That don't mean we can't help somebody in Texas, right? Aren't we all people? Aren't you my brother? Aren't you my sister? And I know some of you Christians are going to be really angry. Some of my friends are going to be angry because they have certain beliefs in what they do, and they think that what they've been brought up in is true. And I'm here to tell you, everything that we've learned in life, most of it, I won't say everything, has been false, has been fake, has been changed in order to help people look better that aren't better. They're just crooks looking to eat off of the less fortunate. And I'm telling you, please help me stop this. Please. I'm begging you, man. If there's one thing that I want to do, I'll trade everything in it, anything, in order to make sure that everybody, not one kid, will go hungry ever again. It's time for us to change our communities. It's time for us to get this slinging off the streets and teach kids how to hustle other ways. It's so easy now. Like, believe me, I was one of those ones that believed, man, you hustle, you did what you did regardless. I don't believe that no more. I don't believe that you have to. I've seen it. I know it. I also have a group that I'm starting called Digital Trapper. And what that is ways to hustle and make money online. So if you can sling in the streets, you can sling on the net. And there's ways to do things where you don't have to worry about getting locked up, where you don't have to worry about just being away from your family and hurting your family. You can be the leader of your family. You no longer have to be what you think you have to be. And some of our children just can't be reached because of the fact that they don't believe they have anyone that cares or that could take interest in what they're interested in. I'm that person. I'm interested in everything you're interested in. You know why? Because I want you to grow. I want you to be positive and productive. I want you to have a happy life. These businesses are failing, especially these companies, these big companies, because they don't understand they pay nothing and you get no time off to be with your family. So you have to work hard your whole entire life in order to have anything for your family. And it's not fair. And I'm here to tell you, there are other ways. Some of you are stuck in your ways. You're going to do the 9 to 5. You're going to report to work. And all that is great if that works for you. There's some people that just don't work for it, and that's why you have your hustlers. You have the trap houses. You have the trap game. That don't need to exist no more. We don't have to poison each other anymore. We don't. There's better ways. Let me be your spiritual advisor. Let me help you. And if possible, help me. I'm still growing as a person too. Like I said, I'm human. Just because I'm ordained don't make me perfect. It makes me somebody that wants to grow and be different. I don't want to be the same person anymore. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be unhappy. I want to enjoy the rest of my life. I want to help other people enjoy their lives. I want us to become better. We don't have to be split by left or right. We can just be who we are. Isn't that better? Isn't that the way things should be? I am available for speaking engagements. I do go to juvenile facilities, and I've gone to other churches, and I've gone to events. I've gone to people's parties, birthday parties. And, whatever I'm needed to do, I'm available to do. Like I said, I live in central Indiana, but I can help anyone anywhere. And I want everyone to know that this is truly all about love. And I want to organize something that's real and positive for other people. Because honestly, if we don't stand up as people, we're going to divulge ourselves. We're going to destroy this world. We're going to destroy each other. And to be honest with you, I care too much about what's going to be left for my children, and for my children's children, and for your children, and for your children's children. I want the best for everybody. And maybe I'm blind. But if I don't do something or try to do something, then what does that make me? That makes me a hypocrite. That makes me someone that doesn't care about other people. And I ask anyone that I've not seen eye to eye with, just know that I love you still. And know that I'm not perfect. And if I've harmed you in some way that you feel, or disrespected you in some way that you feel, I'm 100% sorry. And if there's anything that I can do for you, call me. Send me a message. Because I will be there for you. I promise you. This experience of mine being in the hospital, man, I sincerely thought I was going to die. And I'm very thankful that it seems like I have another chance. And I need to make the most of it. I need my children. I need my wife. I need my family. I need my friends. And I need all of you. Please join me, man. Please. That's all I'm saying. I know a lot of us don't. A lot of the people I know, they don't have a lot of money. Send $1, send $2, send $5, send nothing. Just send me a message, say, hey, I got this problem. Can you help me with it? I got my kid that's doing this, and I can't get control of him. Can you speak to him? Can you talk to him? Can you help him? Can you help me? I have no direction. I want to do this. I want to be this, but I don't know what steps to take. Let me be your minister. Let me be your spiritual advisor. Let me be your life coach. I have so much experience, and if I can't help you, I will get somebody that can. I will get somebody that has that experience. I have celebrity friends. I have good friends. I have business friends. I have friends everywhere. I have contacts everywhere. I want to help, man. I hate seeing the struggle, and I've seen the pain, and I know what the struggle is, man. And let me tell you something. If you're willing to help others and you want to help others, then do it. Just do it. Don't talk about what everyone's doing bad. Let's do right. I'm ready. And let me tell you something. If someone like me, who has been selfish a lot of times, can turn around and change how he's thinking, let me tell you something. So can you. If you feel guilty about some of the things you've done and you have things that you should have done, this is the time, man. Join me. Be a part of me. Be a part of this ministry. I'm not saying you got to go out there preaching. Just support me. Help me. Help me reach the way that I want to reach. I truly want to change not just my communities, not just the local communities in Indiana. I want to change it everywhere in this country. Everywhere. I want to change people's mindsets. I want us to be in a better place. I want our kids to be able to walk down the street and not worried about whatever is coming, whatever deviant, whatever. I want old women to be able to walk back out in their neighborhoods without having to be robbed, knocked down, raped, victimized. Like, I want us to be what we should be. Stop letting everything else dictate the terms of our world. We can take control of this. We don't need these politicians. Screw the Democrats. Screw the Republicans. We don't need them. We don't need their ideas. We don't need their laws governing us in ways that are illegal. Stop giving to them. Stop giving to these missions. Stop giving to Goodwill. Start giving to people that need it. And we can make sure to do that. I'm just sad, But I'm grateful for the new opportunity. I'm thankful that I'm not dying. But I'm sad. Because I know we're better than this. I know it. And I really would appreciate everyone understanding that we could be so much stronger together. We really can. We could take care of the things that we need to. We don't need the athletes and the billionaires and the actors. We can do this on our own. And I'm not just talking about people that have money to actually help. I'm talking about those that don't have nothing, that constantly go clean out their garage and to drop their stuff off at Goodwill. We can change all this. We can change it for real. I hope you guys realize that. Like, we have the power to do this on our own. We don't need the handouts. We don't need any of this. We can do this on our own. We can help our own veterans. Our veterans are probably the most neglected group we have in our country. Maybe besides children and the needs of children. But veterans are, like, I don't understand why they are so disrespected. Both sides use them as pawns and then refuse to take care of them. They say they do this and do that. Well, ask a veteran in your life how they're taken care of and how they feel. I guarantee you they're not too happy. And it don't matter who's in office. They're all the same. It's all talk. It's all propaganda. It's all BS. Let's just be there for each other. Let's do this, man. I have really good people around me to help me. Great people. And I want to continue to help and fight. And I want you to know that I want to fight for you. If you need me, I will be there. Again, text or call 765 499 4839. And if you don't have time to help with your time and you do want to donate items, let me know. Get a hold of me. If you got $1 you want to throw our way, the Cash App link is there. I say get Cash App. It's a very secure way to transfer money quickly. And it's safe. Other than you got Zelle and all these other things that people use. These sites are hacked daily, and it's happening all the time. Cash App is really the safest way to do this. My Cash App is pretty simple. It's just the money sign with Crucial Life. Nothing hard. My wife and I also donate to Down syndrome, since our youngest daughter has Down syndrome awareness. So, we do a lot of things besides just what I'm talking about. And we plan to do a lot more. We plan on getting teams and leagues and participating in sporting events and having donors donate money to high schools so they can get the equipment they need for sports and after school activities. We're working on so many things. And I would appreciate the support. I really would. The more support we get, the more we can do, the more we can help others. We are content in our life. We don't need any extra. We survive just fine. A little bit hard now because of taking people in, but we survive. We're doing it, man. And I just want everyone to know that I do love you. And if you need help in any way, if you're having trouble with CPS, if you're having problems with the social services, if you're having problems with your church, if you're having problems with anything, no direction, suicidal, don't know what to do, have a child that you just can't figure out and you can't get them off the streets or out of the negative way of thinking, hit me up, man. I really, really want to help. And I will, man. God bless you, and thank you for your prayers.